Win. Those were the words from Erik Ten Hag's press conference today when talking about the Manchester United fans that have to travel all the way down to Brentford on a Saturday night at 8 p.m. and the clocks go forward. So, yeah, Manchester United fans travelling all the way down there to London at a stupid kickoff time. Yet again, since that kickoff time was brought in this season, United have had 4 of them, all the way from bleeding home. Surprise, surprise. Typical, the way that United travelling fans are supported. It's an absolute disgrace that this fixture, out of all the fixtures, was the one that was given 8 o'clock. When the clocks go forward, I mean, Jesus, wept. I'll go into it. This is Adam. No, I'm Adam. This is Forever United TV. Welcome along to the Friday night show, everybody, as we are looking ahead to that late kickoff tomorrow night. Brentford away, we all know what that means. We all know the memories of this fixture. It was probably one of my worst away days. And we've had a few, haven't we? We've had a few. And we've all seen the away days that I've had. Some disastrous ones. But 4-0 on the second game of the season last season on a piping hot day in London was one of the worst. Like, it couldn't have gone any worse, that game yesterday. It really couldn't. And it just is... It just serves as memory that this isn't an easy fixture. And we're talking about Erik Ten Hag's press conference today. We're talking about what Manchester United news came from that press conference. We were guessing earlier on the earlier show. Guys, get your comments in as well, please. Give the video a like. And yeah, let's get going. Because Ten Hag was straight to the point, precise and ready to go when it came to the press conference earlier on. Talking about injuries, obviously like I said he would. First questions that come up, who is going to be back, who is going to be fit. Leach has a possibility of making the matchday squad, which is fantastic. When Erik Ten Hag says that, it usually means good things, and we are looking like Leach could be in the starting lineup even. I think he'll be on the bench. Personally, it's just my opinion, but I do believe that just seeing him there and being available is going to give everyone a boost in the squad anyway. What I want to know from you guys is now, it's like Erik Ten Hag is all happy and smiling. He's called it out. He said he wants to win for the fans. Has this now heaped all of the pressure onto Ten Hag because his squad is back and he has to deliver? All eyes are on Erik. All eyes are on United and what we can do in these last 12 games of the season. Erik Ten Hag's job is on the line. We know this. We know the pressure that he's under to try and get results and get Manchester United in the Champions League and win the FA Cup. So for me now, with all of the players back, fit, ready to go, you have to ask the question, don't you? It's like, if United fail now, is that Erik Ten Hag done? Like, he has said it all season. I mentioned it earlier on. We'll get the clearance from the press conference. We'll find out who is fit and who is available. And if everyone is fit and we're missing just maybe the 1 or 2 and the bulk of this squad is ready, then he has to deliver. He has to deliver for United now. And I feel like we are going to get... I think we're going to get a performance tomorrow night. I do. I'm confident. I am very confident. Like, just knowing the players that are back. Like, everyone's saying because of what he said that Casemiro's got a late fitness test. He's a doubt. It was never a doubt for the bleeding Liverpool game. So I think this is all just put on simply because, well, there was a bit of political interest with Casemiro and the Brazil going away on international duty last time and couldn't play against Liverpool. So, yeah, it's one of them. I think Casemiro will be available low, and we should have a very, very strong team going into this Brentford game. We only have to look at everything that Manchester United went through with that Liverpool game, the players that are coming back to that, how buoyant we are, and we should just be confident. We should really be confident. Ten Hag, I feel, has got the players he wants and needs, more importantly, going forward now. 3 games in 7 days, massive. Needs to get off to a start. Like, literally, if we beat Brentford, we can beat Chelsea, and we beat Liverpool, I think we are on the march. I think that is it. It really is. Hi Adam. Hi Adam. I know how busy you've been. Just to remember the FUTV mugs for the comp. Thank you. Oh yep, I've not forgotten, mate. Don't you worry, Honest Tiger. We are doing that for the members tomorrow on the T4 stream on the watch along. We're going to do it live on the stream. So the competition giveaway for the members will be on the T4 stream for the watch along for tomorrow night's game, guys. So make sure you're there. We're going to do it as it happens live from the stream and the winner will be announced there and then as we cheer the goals in, because United are going to win 3-1. You heard it here first. You did. That's it. We can't afford to lose or drop any points to Brentford. Like, the games coming up after that are even harder. So, like, get off to a winning start. That's what's important right now. I do agree with Ten Hag. It is crap for the fans travelling down there. A little bit more pressure, just because we definitely need to give them something to go home with. 100% we do, because, like I said, I remember travelling home from Brentford last season, and that was on a nice, warm, sunny day. If we're travelling home tomorrow night at the depths of, like, the clock's going forward and it goes from Saturday to Sunday and we've had an absolutely miserable, drab performance, it is going to completely derail the enthusiasm that's in the fan base right now. It will probably deflate the whole squad. It is so huge, tomorrow's game, and we just need to knuckle down, get the job done, get out of there. It may not be pretty at times. I'm looking at probably a solid Manchester United performance tomorrow more than anything. Don't expect them to be swashbuckling, free-flowing, players coming back, some people still finding their feet within the team. I just think we're going to get one of them workman-like performances where we don't give much away and we come away with the win because we're clinical. Well, I'm praying that they are clinical, because we do need to take our chances more. We did against Liverpool and we did it well. I just feel like we can set a marker down tomorrow. Like, this is it. This is United's running right now. It starts with Brentford and then we move on from there. But yeah, I like it. I like the team that we've got available, and I think there's a few players with points to prove as well. And there are going to be a few international players looking to prove a point before the Euros as well. So that added to it, I just see Manchester United coming away with a morale-boosting win tomorrow, and it's going to be a joyful start to an Easter weekend. Today has been good. We got the good news from the press conference for all the players that are going to come back and be available, and we're going to get the win tomorrow, and then leading to Easter Sunday, everyone can eat the chocolates in comfort, happy, knowing that United are on the march and chasing down the Champions League. That's what it is all about. What are we thinking tomorrow, guys? Let me know your thoughts on the team, who you're playing. If everyone is available, apart from Luke Shaw, what's your team? Interesting, because there's so many players that played well in that Liverpool game that are vying for a spot now, and players that had alright international breaks as well. There are some people that are actually undroppable in that United team right now, I feel. And I think we're going to see who Ten Hag's best team is. So by the end of this week, so we've Brentford, Chelsea and Liverpool, by the end of this week, we will know Ten Hag's best team. Obviously, he talked about Luke Shaw playing a part before the end of the season. We know that Luke Shaw is probably in there as his number one left back. We know that. But I think with everyone fit, we are definitely going to know who Ten Hag's favourites are and who he thinks has got the capabilities to get United over the line, get us into the Champions League for next season, because that is the must. It really is. Champions League, the FA Cup is the bonus, but Ten Hag needs to be in the Champions League with this United side to save his job. So, yes, I think I sort of give away my team earlier on today in the earlier show. So, guys, it's your opportunity to get into the chat. It's full-on interactive tonight. Let me just see what we've got. I hope Martinez is fit to play alongside Varane. It helps us push up with a high line. I'm very confident with the side when him and Casemiro are starting. Definitely agree with that one. Who's joining our members team, our members Tifo stream tomorrow? There should be plenty of people involved in that one tomorrow. We have 5 new members that have just been gifted by Daz Salford. Daz is on fire. Daz Salford's on fire. No, this whole song doesn't go. Sorry, I'm going to give up there. I was going to say your defence is terrified, but yeah, I kind of killed it. It's a crap one, isn't it? So what have we got in the new members section? We have got Sir Kokaf Games. Has Cage. Kai, is that? I'm not too sure. Sorry, I'll just call you Has. PC Master Terrace. Is that say Master Terrace? Yeah. God, these are difficult ones, aren't they? Hardeep, And we have also got Michael. Thank you, Michael, for having a normal name and making it easy for me. But welcome to the Members Club, guys. And Daz, legend, thank you so much. Make sure if you have just been picked to be a member that you are watching out later tonight. I will be posting a members-only video for you guys to know exactly how to download the TIFO stream and join us on the watch-along tomorrow. And like I said, guys, anyone who isn't a member, don't worry, it is coming to you soon as well. We have got loads of plans. I had a meeting with the TIFO team earlier on today. We have got some added extras coming for you tomorrow, guys, and you don't want to miss out. So if you are a member, make sure you are tuned in to the video, which is going to come a little bit later on tonight, with all the information of how to join the stream and the watch along tomorrow. So yeah, make sure that you are clued in and ready to go. Verbal Kin, who is a member, has just dropped a membership taken by Dean. Welcome to the Members Club, Dean. Verbal, thank you so much. Kaz says Swinton's on fire. Yes, I'm actually glad that United have got a Saturday game, because I can actually go and watch Kaz's game on Sunday as well. Big crunch clash in the league against Stockport. So yeah, looking to solidify promotion. So, yeah, big up to Kaz and the Swinton crew. Pete the Red, welcome to the Members Club, gifted by General Food Air. We have some very generous people in the chat tonight. But one thing I do need you guys to do is just give the video a like, please, as well. We're at 56. We need to be higher. Let's get that up to 100 people, please. Let's start working now. Mods and members, get to it. That is your job, and let's keep this community growing. It is the best out there on YouTube. Absolutely smashing it right now. I love it. And all of your guys' contributions and input are massive. Do download the SofaScore app as well, guys. Bottom right-hand corner is your QR code. In the description, there is another link for you there. The best football app out there that I will be getting my stats from for the game tomorrow on TIFO. So, yeah, make sure that you do download that. It has everything you need to know about your team, about internationals, transfers, updates within the game, and updates for things going on off the pitch with your club as well. All the way down the football pyramid. It's brilliant. It really is. And it's free, guys. Just get it done. It's free. Adam, where did you get your jumper from? I cannot remember, mate. Half the stuff I get, I can't remember. I really can't. It's just stuff that I've had for a while. I think it was just from a JD at one time. I don't know if they've... It's an older one, so I don't even know if they do it anymore. Anthony Wisdom has gifted another membership. Thank you, Anthony. You can't compete is a new member. Thank you for that, Anthony. And you can't compete. Welcome to the Members Club. You members are absolutely smashing it tonight. Again, this is like getting close to the third evening stream in a row where we've had double figures of new members being brought in to the channel. It's fantastic, and I love you all for it. It's brilliant. A little bit of an update and some news for the channel, actually, for me. Something that I'm really looking forward to is I have been contacted by... This was the news I was supposed to tell you guys yesterday, but I was getting confirmation last night about it and all the details. But yeah, I've been chosen by a company working alongside the Emirates. Yes, the Emirates. To compete in a fan competition against Arsenal, Villa and Newcastle fans in a race across the city to the FA Cup final. That is going to be filmed and recorded. It's all being filmed on Wednesday. It starts at Old Trafford. I get to meet a United legend. Me and Alfie are teaming up, father and son. I don't think we're going to be able to film it because it's all their filming and everything, so we can't do any of our own footage, but I'll try and give you some form of social media updates as we go along on what's happening. I can't give too much away, but yes, final tickets on availability if we are victorious, and possibly an all-inclusive holiday to Bleeding Dubai if we can get the competition won. So yes, it is a big one. Absolutely brilliant, and chuffed to bits that they've selected us. They wanted 2 Mancunian fans. They've come to the right place. They come to the one channel that has got Manx actually on it and are real, genuine United fans. And that's why Emirates, yes, Emirates, they're juggernauts, the ones that actually sponsor the FA Cup, have come to Forever United TV. That's why. I love that. That's brilliant. But yeah, me and Alfie are chuffed. Can't wait to get going. I'm really intrigued to know who the legend is, who we meet at Old Trafford. And then we're off across the city, 2 other destinations, and we finish up at the airport. So, yeah, madness. So I will probably be doing some pre-recorded stuff within the day as well for you guys on the channel. I'm not going to let you down with the content, as always. I'll have you covered, but just so you know what's happening. And yeah, really looking forward to it. Alfie is buzzing, absolutely buzzing. Public transport across the city in 4 different destinations with comps at each destination. We have to compete against the opposite fans in. And yeah, absolutely brilliant. I can't give anything else away. It'll all be revealed in time. And yeah, really, really looking forward to it. And yeah, they came to the real Manx. That's what's important. It is. All right, okay. Everyone's just getting excited about that in the chat. Good to have you all in tonight, guys. It feels weird actually having a game on a Saturday. Like, actually being able to sit down and watch a game. When was the last bleeding away game that we had on a Saturday? Like, I cannot remember. Like, they were all home games and everything away from them has been on a Sunday. So, looking forward to tomorrow. Looking forward to getting down and watching the game with some of the members as well tomorrow as we build up our TIFO platform. It's really going well at the moment. And trust me, when I say this, guys, the guys over at TIFO are investing serious amounts of money and time into this project. And it is going to be so good. Like, tomorrow, I'm just going to give you a little sneak preview. I can't help it. There is the chance tomorrow that you guys can come on the stream with us. Like, I can invite you on and we can have a chat live on the video, whether it just be through recorded voice, through voice or a video call. So you can be on the watch along tomorrow with me. We might do a halftime show and bring you guys in if you want to, of course. If you want to get involved and you are a member and you need to be on TIFO tomorrow. And like I said, the video going out later on this evening will give you all the information and everything that's happening and how to be on it. It's open to all members of the channel right now. And guys, like I said, I'll just reiterate what I said earlier on. It is going to be open to all subscribers soon. We are just piloting it right now and trying out a few things. So don't worry, you are all invited as well. It's just going to take us time to build this. And it's going to be epic. It is like some of the stuff they're talking about is amazing and you will love it. Mr. Miracle, 4 months a member. Everybody in the chat, please get your hands in the air and give Mr. Miracle a massive round of applause. Embrace the chaos. Enjoy the ride. I couldn't have said it any better. Stu, 3 months a member. Another one, bang on. A mod and a member. It's TIFO time. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Right. Are we going to talk about football? That's brilliant, Adam. Dead right, real Manx and real United fans. Leacher for captain, says Daz. It takes a lot to get Alfie excited. He's super laid back. He is a very chilled kid, Graham. You know it. But yeah, he's absolutely on one right now. Like, keeps on messaging me. Looking forward to it so much. We're just guessing at the moment where we are, who the actual legend is going to be. That's the exciting bit. Literally just got the email from Tifo to remind me. Verbal. Ali's on it. You know what it's like. He's on it. That's Ali from Tifo. Sounded like a cool guy. Well clued up, mate. He knows what he's doing. That's all I'll say. He does. That's all I'll say. It's going to be massive. It's massive. Like, and by the way, guys, if you are a member, and I was talking on the stream last time about how I needed to be at the top of that table ahead of the other, well, in numbers, bigger influencers, we are miles ahead. You guys have smashed it. We are winning in terms of watch minutes and retention right now. We are the best community out there, and Tifo absolutely love us all. So, guys, keep it up and make sure you're in tomorrow. Let's finish this month top of the table. We are outperforming absolutely everyone on the platform right now. You guys have been mint. If you're not from Manchester, mint means very good. Very good, very nice. Siegfried Van Carter says, evening, Adam. Any news on Director of Football Dan Ashworth? Looks not it's not going through. I have done a video first thing this morning, actually. But If you haven't watched that video, you can go and watch it back after this. It was a 10-minute special one on what was happening, just to update anyone who just wants that information now. Is that Dan Ashworth is going to be on gardening leave for what looks like a prolonged period because Ineos are not budging on their price. They will not pay 20 million. Some people would have you think that they don't have any money right now, Ineos, and can't afford Dan Ashworth. It's a complete and utter load of bollocks, mate, is what I would say to that. Don't listen to it. We can afford it. Ineos just won't pay it. They're not going to be ripped off, basically. And that's the stance they want to take, and I'm happy for him to do it. Honestly, I feel comfortable with Omar Barada. I've said before, I thought we need to get Ashworth in sooner. I have somewhat talked myself around out of that and thought, you know what? It's going to be better than what it was last summer anyway. Omar Barada's there. Ineos are in situ. You know what? Murto's not going to be going off on his merry travels empty-handed with just going out there for a jolly and coming back with nothing. He is going to have serious instruction, and I think with Ineos behind him, even he cannot get this wrong. Eventually he'll be moved on, obviously we know that, but still, I don't think Dan Ashworth is going to happen. It may change in the next few weeks, mate. It really will. There is a possibility it can, but I just don't see Ineos budging. Like, Newcastle are not going to move. I think if anyone does budge, it will be Newcastle, because United, I think, are in a better position than Newcastle right now. They need to get someone else in rapid because all their plans and structure has worked around the director of football being in situ and working with the rest of the club. So for United, we're just completely new. So we can get away with just being better anyway, with just having Omar Barada in this summer and a few other members of staff in. So we're in a better position, and Ineos have just said, well, wait, so you do what you want. He will come to us anyway. It'll just take a little bit longer. Can we get through one window without him? Yeah. My only other little downside to that was that, it is a massive summer, and I would have liked Dan Ashworth to have been part of it because it will help with the sheer amount of work that we have to get through, which is an awful lot. The Honest Tiger gifted another membership, which has gone to Starlord. Thank you very much, Honest Tiger. Love that, mate. Louise, I got all buzzed when I saw Cars United, but she's definitely floating around doing events this direction. I don't know who that's about, actually. No idea, but they're talking about someone else. Ineos are sending a message to the footballing world. You can no longer bend this club over and take advantage. Glad to see us take this stance. So am I, mate. So am I. What else have we got in here? I've seen what Graham has said there. Cannot disagree with that. I'm sure you can all see it as well. As if Dan Ashworth isn't in contact with Sir Jim Radcliffe anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think there will be some communication in there as well. Thanks, Adam. Finally, Ineos make good football decisions. United before take Ashworth and give Newcastle 20 million. They would have. Yep. I mean, it just needs to be that standard now all the way through in all negotiations, whether it be staff or players. They just have to keep that going now. Henry's in the chat. Hello, Henry. Adam, we are loaded, but this time we will be no pushover for any club regarding transfers. Excuse me. Yep, Henry, totally agree. That's exactly what it's going to be like. It has to be that way. Because look at the situation we're in now and what we're having to do under Ineos' first summer. That's because of us overpaying and giving too much in previous years. So, totally with that stance that Ineos have got. And hopefully, like I said, they just carry it on. They do. Should Manchester United sign Ivan Toney from Brentford? I don't think we should, Michael. I like him. I think he's a good player. You want the best that are out there, but let's be honest, I just don't think Toney fits in right now. United apparently are looking for a striker that is going to play second fiddle to Rasmus Højlund. They don't want to disrupt Rasmus's progress, so Toney's not your man. Sorry, Adam. We are talking about Ole. He doing local events. Might be your meet and greet. Well, you never know. You never know. That would be one, won't it? First signing's going to be interesting, and how much is paid. Stephanie, great point. Like, everyone is going to be looking at that and going, ooh, is that the marker? Is that like how high United are going to go? Is that what United's business is going to be like? How long do you reckon it'll be? Here's a question for you all. Which month do you reckon Manchester United will sign their first player? Like June, July, August? I mean, as soon as September comes, that's it. Like, done and dusted. We got 3 months to make these signings. So I think 5 or 6 players. I do. I think we'll lose about 12 to 14 players will leave the club. 5 will come in. The rest of the space will be made up by younger players and what we've already got there. I just see that happening. Let's be honest. The players leaving are not exactly contributing anyway. When you think in that you've got Tom Heaton, Sancho, Greenwood, Donny van der Beek, Hannibal, probably Palestra, like the players that aren't really contributing anyway and don't get game time. So when you say, Adam, how can you get rid of 13 and only bring 5 in? Who's going to fill? You know where I'm going with that, don't you? It's what it is. Martial's going to be gone on there as well. Look, there's 7 that are giving us nothing right now. So you can see what I mean by that. Let me see what else we've got in here. Anyone who thinks Newcastle aren't keeping tabs on their contracted director of football is crazy. Even if the league, for that matter. To be honest, Chris, I said it before. They'll obviously be watching the back. They'll be making sure that they're doing things the right way, undercover. It's like he could just give an opinion to someone he knows, and that could just get brought up in a general conversation by accident. You know what I mean? And information can move. Well, I just think Newcastle are the ones that are going to budge first because they're in a bit more of a predicament than what we are, I think. This is all positive for us, but they're falling behind right now, Newcastle. They're in a worse position than what they was. We're in a better one because we're upgrading everywhere. So, like Ineos have said, like, we are okay, but we will not be ripped off. We will not be that club that pays over the odds now. So, yeah, deal with it. And in the future, that's how it is going to be as well. Good. What have we got? Let's see. Onana, Dalot, Varane, Evans, Wan-Bissaka, Casemiro, Mainu, Garnacho, Rashford, Højlund, Ahmad is Andrew's team. Couple of players, if fit, would walk in there, which one would be Evans for Leacher. I'm kind of with you, though, on that one, Andrew. I think Evans will play and Leacher will be on the bench. I think Anthony will start ahead of Ahmad, personally. I do. I hope Ahmad plays, though. I'm with you. I do hope that. Adam, what do you think of Shaqiri as a backup striker for your opinion, please? Which Shaqiri is that? Which one? Where from, please, Henry? Didn't Shaqiri play for Liverpool? It's not that one. It must be one that I don't know about. Jurgen Shaqiri, Stoke and Liverpool, like the smallest player in the Premier League history. That one? Then no, definitely not. His days are gone. Days are definitely gone. I don't think it's about Ashworth or 15, 20 million. I think it's the principle and the precedent it sets if they just pay up. Yeah. Ahmad is suspended, by the way. He is, Stephanie. Good point. I forgot all about that because he got sent off against Liverpool. So Ahmad cannot play and will be unavailable for United. So in that case, I do actually think it will be Antony because he is fully fit and rested. He's not played anything this last 2 weeks, and I think we'll be raring to go, especially off the high of the Liverpool game in the FA Cup. So yeah, I can see it being Antony actually in that front line. I can. What else we got? Great news on your selection for Emirates. Cheers for that, Paul. Make sure you're in. I can see you lit up in green there, Paul. Make sure you're in that live watch along with us tomorrow. I want as many as possible of you members tomorrow. We're going to smash it. Celebrating a 3-1 United win. I'm sticking with that. I'm confident. I might actually put a bet on that. 3-1 United. That's happening. Defo. Louise forgot about Ahmad being suspended. I mean, all we have to do is have that energy that we did against Liverpool, and the quality will shine through tomorrow. Like, no mistakes. Can you be as switched on as you was against Liverpool for Brentford? That's the question, I think, for a lot of United fans looking at this United team. Are they just switched on for the bigger games? Like, and then it just goes completely off like it did against Brentford, Palace, Fulham at home. Them ones. Do you know what I mean? They're the games that you worry about. These are the ones, like, I know we're going to be good against Chelsea and Liverpool. We have to be because of the quality of the opposition, but it's when we switch off against the lesser teams of the league. I mean, that's the worry with everyone. Like, we've done this so many times before. And yeah, it's not good. It really isn't. It really isn't. Are you streaming Arsenal versus City? No, I'm not doing that game. I'm going to leave that to the City fan. They can get that one covered. I'm all over 3-1 in my bet builder, says Stu. Go for it, mate. Go for it. Going to miss second half again because of bloody work. Craig, that is not good, mate. It's gutted for you. Gutted. Who do you think will win on Sunday? City 115 or Arsenal, says the Honest Tiger? Oh, I really hope it's Arsenal. I do. I hope Arsenal win. It's going to pain me to see them nutball Arsenal fans celebrating the league, but rather that than Liverpool or City. It is the lesser evil. I actually think it's going to be a draw, though, in reality. I think 2-2. I think that's going to be... It's going to be an entertaining, high-scoring game. Arsenal will give as good as they've get. They have got a voodoo at the Emirates, at the Etihad, though. So it is going to be... It's going to be difficult for them, and they're going to have to be mentally prepared for that game, Arsenal. They have always buckled under the pressure of the Etihad. No matter how well they're playing, no matter how good a form they're in, when it comes to playing there, their heads fall off. If they get over this hurdle, I think Arsenal can win the league. This is a massive game for Arsenal. It really is. Because if City win it, I think then that might be it. I do. I know they've got a couple of other games coming up, City, but if City get the win, I think that might be it. I think they'll run away with it. That'll be Arsenal gone, I feel, if City do win. But if they can get a draw out of that, I think it's game on. It really is. And it just shows that City are not going to be able to walk away with it again, which is brilliant. It is. Smash the like if you've just joined, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please do hit that subscribe button, everybody. It is much appreciated, and you won't regret it. Some of the content we've got coming up at the moment is absolutely... I'll just say I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. We've got loads planned, loads coming up, loads of meetings and different things going on right now. It's really exciting times for the channel, and it is only going one way, and that is up. Tomorrow will be a tough one. Really hope we smash it though. I think a lot of our players will be carrying rust. Casemiro is known for having slow starts after a mini break. Yeah, I understand that. He has had some issues coming back from injuries, but I know for one that he isn't injured. So I expect him to be raring to go. Like, if he comes back and plays the way he did when he came back in that Wolves game, God, yeah. Like, take that all day long, because he was excellent in that game. So I think the squad depth is definitely there now. Like, on that bench at weekend, if Ahmad wasn't suspended, you could be looking at the likes of bleeding Mount, Anthony on the bench, Christian Eriksen on the bench. You've got a lot of options. Scott McTominay's on the bench there. We could have the likes of Maguire, Lindelof all on the bench, because we've got more than enough on the pitch in quality. And that makes it look like we have actually got a team again. Like, I mean, come on, this is the perfect opportunity for Man United. Harry Hamas has been training with the first team as well. 17-year-old wonder left-back from the under-18s. So I don't think he is a million miles away. I think we're going to see a lot of him on the tour, actually. I think Hamas will make the tour. And it's really good to see another one coming through right now. There are quite a lot of them. Walker and Stones out of the City game. Late fitness test for both of them, I think. That was the news coming from Pep Guardiola. Can we get to 150 likes, guys? I'm sure you've got it in you. You always pull through. 127 in the bag, so let's get that other 23 up there, guys, if we can. Not only from injuries, mate. All last season after breaks and red cards, it took Casemiro at least 2 or 3. Yeah, I'm just saying this time, after the long break, he came back firing. I know what you mean. Like I said, like there were a few times last season where it was a concern, but he came back firing this season after his layoff. So I'm going to go with that. And just say, look, he's going to be fine. I want him in the team. We need that experience. I was saying this earlier on. We need the experienced players to carry us through now in this last 12 games. Ten Hag needs them. He does. Like it says in the thumbnail, he's spoilt for choice right now. So he's got no excuse and nowhere to hide when it comes to availability of players. He's got everyone at his disposal. So let's see what he can do with it. Hopefully we will see a real Man United turn up and Ten Hag does get a tune out of him. We will be doing tomorrow's content because it's the late kickoff. It's a weird one tomorrow. It really is. So we're going to be doing the normal 12 o'clock show. Then we will have the warm-up show, which will be round about 5:30ish, 6 o'clock, 5:30, probably. And then obviously we'll be flying across to Tifo, and then me and Jay will be back with the breakdown show late on tomorrow night. Please do join us for the reaction show there with me and Jay after United get that win against Brentford. I'm going to keep calling it and keep saying it. It's going to happen. I'm telling you, it is going to happen. We will beat Brentford 3-0. Højlund, Garnacho and Rashford. Other than that, other than Amrabat, there isn't any other option in that position, says Mr. Miracle. Well, there is. You could play Kobbie Mainoo there and have McTominay and Bruno further forward. There are options there. Mainoo can definitely play that holding role. He can. Andrew says that is a good show. The football world. That is a good to show the football world that United are no longer mugs with the Ashworth situation. Let me see what else we've got. What time is kickoff actually? I hate late kickoff. You'll be waiting all day for it. 8 o'clock, Louise. 8 o'clock. If you guys didn't see the press conference earlier on, Ten Hag was really going in on this. The 8 o'clock kickoff was introduced this season. Manchester United have had 4 of them all away from home. It's a joke. Like, seriously. Like, no one else gets it. Liverpool fans and Jurgen Klopp moan about the 12:30 on a Saturday. I think United have got a case for having the later games on a Saturday. It's an absolute joke, and it just isn't fair on the fans. And like I said, the clocks go forward tomorrow, so they lose an hour as well. So normally coming home, you're trying to get back at a decent time. You're actually going to be getting back the next day because the clocks go forward as well. So, yeah, nightmare. And like Ten Hag said, they need to give the fans the win. They do. They need to give them something to go home with, definitely, tomorrow. There's no way United lose this game tomorrow. I'm confident. That Liverpool game has given me renewed belief that this team has got something inside them. We can do this. We really can. Garnacho, cousin of Scorchio. Graham, you drinking tonight? He's dead excited tonight, Graham. For some reason, he's on it. I seen that cake that you had earlier on, Graham. I have to say, very nice, very impressive. Graham knows his cakes. Trust me, through experience, I know. And that one that's on your Instagram, oh, good God, yes. Chocolate heaven, let's just say that, shall we? May as well have gone for Mitchell, Adam. Well, no, because they wanted a man, and they're going to make sure they get him. So, Raja, I mean, I know Mitchell's there, but they're not taking second best. Hopefully, this is how we deal with players going forward as well. It's like Liverpool couldn't get Van Dijk, and they waited another window and then got him. City didn't want to pay for Maguire. They waited and got Diaz. They didn't want to pay the money for Jorginho at Chelsea when he went there. They waited and they bought in Rodri. Bigger clubs and the successful ones don't knee-jerk and panic and just go and get what's needed straight away. Like, it may not be what's needed. Like, if it doesn't work straight away, you can always come back. I think United need to learn from them earlier mistakes that we've had and look at what's worked for the bigger clubs around us that are more successful than us as well. Let's see. And we have again been given a Sunday afternoon for the Wembley semi-final. Again, a long day out for me and the lads. Gricker, I know what you mean. I know. You look at the times, like Sheffield United had to be moved to a midweek game. I don't know if there is one more normal kickoff time for United from now until the end of the season. I couldn't tell you. Like 8 o'clock, 8:15 on Thursday, 3:30 on Sunday. Like you said, the final, weird kickoff time on a Sunday again. I think Burnley's a normal kickoff time. Bournemouth, I think Bournemouth is a late one. I think Bournemouth's a 5:30 as well. I mean, seriously, it's so far down the country for fans to be travelling, and we just get the biggest raw deal ever, United fans. We really do. It's an absolute joke. Just for TV coverage. Nearly every single game is on TV. I know it's great for people watching around the world. It is, but there are other TV slots. Like, come on. There's too much of this goes on with United. It's a joke. What's with Graham and all the cakes? I want some too. What the heck, says Guess. Sorry, I've teased everyone with that answer. Guys, 5 more likes before we finish, please. Let's get up to 150 people. You know we deserve it. We put extra content out there today, haven't we? Thank you to all the members that have joined tonight. Again, another absolute cracker of a night for members coming. I will be letting you know on the... God's sake, what I'm thinking about now. The members video later on. Couldn't get my words out again then. Do stay tuned for that. If you are a member, that video is coming up a bit later on to all of you guys. And yeah, we will let you know what's happening tomorrow. Next Thursday, we got Chelsea at 8:15. Yep, I just said that then on his Tiger. It's another crap one. Like, I don't know what these 8:15 ones are all about in the middle of the week as well. So that's London at 8 o'clock, London at 8:15, London at 3:30 on a Sunday, Bournemouth at 5:30 on a Saturday. Like, what the hell? Seriously. It needs sorting out. It's an absolute disgrace. It really is. But guys, we are about to pass over the 150 like mark. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. All that's left now is game day. Football is well and truly back. Today, the international break really did finish because it's game day tomorrow, guys. We'll be back tomorrow. 12 o'clock for the first show. Then back for the warm-up show. Watch along on TIFO. And then the breakdown, the reaction show with me and Jay straight after the final whistle at Brentford. I hope to see you all there. Absolutely love it. And guys, cheers. Have a great evening. Enjoy yourselves. Don't drink too much. Make sure you're fresh for tomorrow. And I'll see you there.